We got my boy Marcel Stradamus, going over the Nas and Briscoe joint, man. That shit was stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
He
witnessed
called that shit too.
a lot last night.
He said that shit wasn't gonna finish. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Before I continue on with
But that shit did not finish.
Nas matchup, the pay-per-view card in itself was great. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? It was good matchups, good bump for sure. Had a lot of good names in there. We had LP, JQ, which was an obliteration to say the least. You know what I'm saying?
But it was really cool though.
Matchup.
That shit was cool.
Beat Ty Lawson 30-1. Ty
was
Lawson was
crazy,
at halftime and during timeout.
That shit was crazy as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Hang it up, brother.
I don't know about hang it up, but that shit was
NBA
crazy, bro.
12 points a game. I want to say 6 assists, 3 rebounds, what the case may be, right? 1v1 right now. At
1
this age,
point.
I think it's time for you to call it quits, brother. Respect,
I don't think so, bro.
2025, man. Accountability. Everybody will shout.
Because, the game before, it was 29-28. So if y'all saying Nas won because it was 29-28.
The best, if not the best small guard in the scene.
Then let's go.
Freaking show, I must say.
Ty Lawson technically won. It was 29-28.
It was like a mini slugfest. You know what I'm saying? Really, really high on the physicality side, but Zay put away with that one.
So they technically won and won.
Nitty and Uncle Scoop game for me was number one on my list that I was most excited to see, and it lived up to the hype. For me, that was the main event for me. I already knew the Briscoe and Nas game was going to be a slugfest that was going to be hard to enjoy, and that's not the pay-per-view's fault. I just knew that the city of New York, everybody behind Briscoe, were not going to allow him to lose, however that looked. Okay, Briscoe versus Nas was probably the worst 1v1 we've ever seen to date. Like it was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah,
100%.
And this it wasn't even just on the players; it was the people.
The matchup.
Y'all shouldn't have had it in they shouldn't have had it in New York.
The city of New York. You know what I'm saying? This is probably regular for them.
New York or Jersey, wherever the fuck it was at.
You know what I mean? And that's not even Nasir's fault. I can't even blame Briscoe. You know what I'm saying? The security just got, you know what I'm saying, let things get ahead.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So we're going to go ahead and watch some highlights here, and then I'm going to give my honest thoughts again at the end once we watch everything, because it was a very controversial ending in which was unacceptable in my personal opinion. But here is what the game looked like when the court was clear and clean. Nas was getting straight to it. Now I want you guys to pay attention to one thing too. Pay attention to the side of the court. See how empty it is right now? See this reference at? See how empty it is? Just watch how the court just gradually gets smaller. See the barricade?
That shit was like the tide rolling in, goddamn it. That shit.
Like, what the hell was the security doing?
That shit was stupid.
What were they doing?
They was spectating.
It was crazy. I couldn't believe, like, the baseline was already packed enough. That's an ankle twist way to happen.
The dad was saying, oh, them motherfuckers snuck in. Everybody on the baseline. He said they just walked right past.
Man. Shout out to the YouTubers, man. Shout out to the YouTubers, man.
That was right after the timeout.
Just watch how the court keeps getting more and more.
Smaller and smaller.
It's almost like, you know when you play Street Kings in 2K? And you're about to shut down the park and the court, and the fans keep getting closer and closer to the court. This is exactly what it felt like. They're playing Street Kings in real life on NBA 2K.
Yeah, I don't play Street Kings or NBA 2K, so I wouldn't know. A little bit of a travel there. At least it looked like it.
So Pete, I think at one point, like right here, it was about 25-13. Okay, this ref. I think that was the ref from Jersey. I forget who, but one of the refs was from Jersey, according to the
Get on Briscoe
that I've seen. And it was a little bit of home cooking. Actually, a bit of home cooking. I think Briscoe might have shot 16 to 17 free throws. 16 to 17 free throws.
I think it was 17.
Pivotal free throws, right? Got the game all the way down 28-29. But here is the crazy part, right? I'm gonna jump back. It's gonna make sense soon. You went from saying all this. Okay.
It is what it is, right? Like, and that's okay. But yeah, they quick Nas, duck Nas, you ducking Nas, like. So that shit really started making me mad, bro. Cause now people really think I'm scared to play this fucking fool ass. It's okay though. This internet shit, you could put all this shit up there. You could put all this shit up there. I don't give a damn now. I already started talking, but yeah, bro.
So, the reason why I show that is because he
That's sad, bro.
saying like this dude don't even belong on the same court as me. This guy, Nazir Court. It was domination.
Yeah.
He was dominating. I was actually shook. I thought the game would be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
When it was a clean basketball game, I thought it'd be more close. But like Nas was just hitting some shit. Not saying like, Briscoe wasn't playing on defense. He definitely wasn't letting him shoot the ball. Like he was playing defense. It's just like
Nas turned it up another level. He turned it up a notch.
Go back to full screen here. Accolades, level of basketball played, money made, 5v5 basketball, doesn't matter when it comes to 1v1 space. This is a different sport. This is a sport where people
it's like the X Games, bro.
College basketball, pro basketball can flourish because there is a lot more better 1v1 basketball players out there in the world than there are 5v5.
Exactly.
It is easier to
That's why they don't make 5v5
in the 1v1 basketball space
because they better
because you have more of a chance
1v1.
It's not too much politics. Okay, you have guys from pro NBA side watching, tuning in, coming to the side and playing, and they're witnessing like these guys that you may have that may have been the 10th guy on the college bench or may not have got a college scholarship, never played college basketball in life, never would have passed junior or high school. Are really phenomenal at this 1v1 basketball.
Church.
Lamoon, for example, okay, one of the best 1v1 players in the scene.
Can't play fives to save his fucking life.
The highest 5v5 accolades, but he is one of the most pound for pound best 1v1 players in the scene. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. There's great 1v1 guys that are also great in 5v5. You feel me? But they got to start putting more respect on the YouTube space. This is a different sport. JQ, for instance, by the way, JQ, brother, you got game. You belong in the space. It was just a bad matchup. You got caught in a way. Lamar's on a, you know what I'm saying, in a different mode right now. Not your fault.
Yeah, he just need a little bit more stamina, kind of like Ryan.
He lost to a YouTuber in school.
Like, that's who he should play. He should play like a Ryan.
Be professional of the 1v1 space. Like Division II basketball, like I play Division II basketball. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like this space allows him to be one of the best, a pro in this space. And that's why I say you have to respect the 1v1 space for what it is. It's a different sport. You can't say, I'll play the NBA, I play this and that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show these guys do this specifically. It's way different, brother. What you did in college don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter when you come to this space or this side. But also I want to watch this too, man. This is the controversial inning we were talking about. Okay? 29.
It's a turnover, man.
Up by 1 point
it's a turnover.
At this point of the 1v1. So let's watch.
You didn't get a ball back to the ref. You didn't get on the mic and tell your people to move the fuck back.
Watch again. So
when you illegally got them in the building in the first place, they didn't pay they didn't pay their fee.
Barely stepped in because the crowd was so
fucked up, bro.
He stepped in on accident.
They wouldn't have done that shit at an NBA game or a G League game.
My thing is this: two things. If Briscoe wanted to recheck, yo, ref, check up. In a way, all right, bet we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to clear it out.
Exactly.
But Briscoe held on to it, told him to watch out. You know what I'm saying? Ball's in the play. Nas is very smart. Nas saw that one hand go off. They went straight for the ball, so turnover. There's also a play where Nazir Core slipped and they got called for a travel, right?
No, he didn't get called for a travel.
It was a travel. He
gave the ball back. He didn't get called for a travel.
All Briscoe had to do at this point was say, you know what? Turnover. All right, let me get a stop. Because before this possession, after he got the stop prior, he missed the free throw. Then he got the stop on Nas because Nas missed, I think, a midi, right? So he got the ball back anyway. He was getting stops. But I think Briscoe feared that if Nas got the ball back here, which he should have the ball back because it's turnover, the game was going to end.
It was. You could feel it.
So many opportunities.
You could feel it.
I don't think he was going to miss this next opportunity. I can almost guarantee he wasn't. So what happened was Briscoe basically said
he would have made them call a foul and he would have shot that shit.
It's my rock. If not, I'm leaving. And that's what happened. He literally walked.
And it's the same thing.
Nas unlaced his kicks after a while, and this part right here took about.
Ty Lawson said the same shit, and he was up though.
Like they literally was sitting there for 30 minutes.
So y'all saying because he said that shit, that negates the fact that he was up?
What I'm saying? But mind you, all the crowd this time is stormed the court. So like they can't even get back to gameplay. So it's giving both guys really a rest, but it's giving Briscoe and 60 more of a rest because, like I said, Briscoe almost
He
like
rested
17
the
free
whole
throws. So we're
game.
gonna watch this one more time. Okay, what do you guys think was what would be the right thing
His
to do
whole like 18 points
for Briscoe or the BIL
from 10.
brand?
He
'Cause mind
rested
you,
every bucket,
Kev
every
said it on the stream
make, every
multiple times. There
miss.
was over
He got like 3 to 5
$150,000
minutes
in cash
of rest.
bets. That's very important. Why am I saying that? When Briscoe went down heavy, you can almost assume, hey, if you don't start calling a game this way, X, Y, and Z gonna happen. You can almost assume
They said it. They actually said it
as a
though.
ref, what you gonna do? Like,
You ain't gotta assume it because it was done.
You know what I'm saying?
They said that shit.
People bet and they feel like they're getting cheated, or they feel like the game going one way. In a venue like this, it can get really wicked. You feel me? So that's why it's so dangerous. That's why if this matchup were to ever happen again, which I 99% sure it won't happen.
Yeah,
again,
it don't need
has to
to.
be in a neutral venue, right? Go
It
play in
don't need.
Idaho.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
No one has ties to nothing.
In the middle of
Everybody has to
nowhere.
fly. I don't think everybody's
Yeah.
gonna fly in.
Yeah.
It was in New York.
Yeah.
People just drove. Damn near walked.
What? Catch the
You know what I'm
train.
saying? So go have it in Idaho, Wyoming. Go
Yeah.
have it in Boise.
I was thinking the
You know what
same
I'm saying?
shit,
Like,
bro.
you can't have it in New York. This is
You
a
can't.
recipe for disaster for this game specifically. Everything else was, you know what I'm saying, going good. Like the other matchups were fire.
Yeah.
And then we got to this slugfest, and it literally, the 3 dribbles messed it up because there was no bag. It was all full back dive. Every play. Quarterback hikes under the center, full back dive. That's all it was.
That's all it was.
It was a full. It was who could last the longest running 100 miles an hour through another person. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, turnover, by the way.
Turnover.
Check the ball. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think Nas and Briscoe had bet $20,000.
It was 15. It wasn't 20. It was 15.
Okay.
Unless they
So
did
now
it
the
after
game
they said
technically doesn't
15.
end.
I don't know.
So
But they
then
said
it's like,
15.
okay, if the game doesn't end, that bet is null and void because it never got to 30. All the bets on the side, how was that distributed? Because it's like, well, Nas was already up. It's considered a forfeit, which would mean Nas technically won.
So if Nas would have won, like
Nas was up when
and completed the game,
so how
he probably wouldn't have got his money anyway.
One could say Nas won. One could say, well, the game didn't end. But one could say, well, if you quit, usually if you quit, that means you forfeit the game.
That's what y'all saying Ty Lawson did.
And it wasn't.
And he was up.
It wasn't 29-29. Briscoe had just missed the free throw to make it 29-29.
Oh.
So like, what?
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the
okay.
result? There has to be some result here because this can't.
It is a result. Nas
like
won, bro.
In conclusion, but it's gonna have to be because I don't think this is ever gonna check up again. I don't think they're ever gonna put this event on again with these guys in this. City,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't invite Briscoe out nowhere.
Now, let me get to my personal opinion and my thoughts on this. Okay, I don't want to overreact. Okay? I'm gonna keep this very short. I'm gonna say this. To say someone doesn't belong in the same court as you and be down really bad.
Yeah.
And like I'm not
OD.
saying you have to get the crowd involved, but the crowd had to get involved to slow the game down to, you know what I'm saying, help Briscoe out.
It's embarrassing, bro.
It shows a lot. Like it shows you how good Nasir Core actually is. People have to respect Nasir now, bro. The YouTube side, bro.
We had to get a whole city against this man.
No matter what Isaiah
and the
Briscoe
refs.
says now, Nas earned his respect. Whether he wants to say it or not, whether he says I don't like Nas, whatever.
I mean, it ain't even that. Like Nas did that shit for the whole 1v1 community.
We know it. You can see it out there. Nas gained everybody's respect that night. From NBA players, from AJ Brown tweeting about it, from Kyrie Irving donating money to just everybody was tuned into that game. Jalen Brunson was tuned to that game. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody was tuned into that game. Nasir Core showed it don't matter where you played at, accolades, undrafted, draft, it don't matter.
It's a different.
It's 1v1 shit.
It's different.
You could be anybody and be a person in this space. And Nasir Core proved that there isn't a huge gap between NBA talent and YouTube basketball in the 1v1 space solely. We're not sitting there saying Nasir Core is a better basketball player. That's
or a better point guard or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
He the best right now.
Facts.
And the same thing that got Isaiah Briscoe back into the game, the crowd storming, right?
Yeah.
was the same way he lost because the crowd was on the floor and he was like, "Yo,
live by the sword, die by the sword."
Hit the ball and turn the ball over.
Hey,
so the same way he got back into the
just
game,
like Nitty was saying,
I'm not playing taking the ball back.
Oh
the crowd was on the court too much.
School.
You can't.
He's like, I almost died by the three, man.
Cake and have it, or if that's whatever they say.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
You can't just like, yeah. I think it's have your cake
and eat it too.
In this space. If I said it wrong, correct me in the comments. But that's what I saw from one event. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
I like to say it wrong on purpose. Like, you can't have your cake and smell it too. I be saying dumb shit like that. But yeah,
OTD story real quick.
I get you, man.
I don't think you can see it. There's a different angle. Give me one sec. Let me see if I can find it. Who's this? Matt Thomas. Let's see. Hold on. Matt might have a good angle of it.
That came out and was able to play in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. From Nesco to Zay, coming back and winning the game big, 31-21 in front of his whole family. School figuring out how to get this win after being down and being physically fought, fighting against the refs and everything. Just like that, Street Stars is still on top.
I'm just watching this to see if they have a picture.
That was a game winner right there.
Next game. LP versus JQ was a banger. When most people
it was alright.
JQ actually dislocated his finger.
I think everybody know that shit.
Oh, wow.
He never said anything and still decided to shoot 35-footers. And one thing about that is like, man, it's so good seeing him back outside. It's great for the city. It's great for the culture of basketball.
Yeah, they should have let that go. I don't know if you called that
crazy.
one.
And as you could see, everybody was supporting everybody. Honestly, I enjoyed it. Celebrity Row was crazy. Everybody came out in their best fits and they were styling. But one thing I will say is I have never seen a Jalen Brunson cardigan. I mean, he did what he had to do, right? But let's get to this main event.
But see what I'm saying? See how the court's starting to get closer? So now you can see it here.
Nas versus Briscoe. I would say this is the only game of the night that we really didn't like how it ended and how it finished.
Oh, it was terrible. The game was terrible. The commentators were pissed off. That's how bad it was.
But honestly, the blueprint is the blueprint. Hope you guys stay tuned for the content.
Yeah, man, said he didn't show too much. But yesterday the stories were popping so you can see it. But yeah, all that to say this, man. My final points is you have to respect Nasir Core. You have to respect YouTube basketball now. And the Isaiah Briscoe Nasir Core 1v1 was probably the worst one we've ever seen.
Yeah.
He didn't finish.
I agree.
Nasty.
Facts.
Security guards. Get it together. You can't even necessarily blame OTD and all them for that. And I wanted to also address this too, man. As a matter of fact, while we're here. As a matter of fact. I seen this too. Okay, real quick. Here we go. Where you at? No! Oh! Basically, it's gonna be public information. Like you're gonna see it. Jeremy from TNC basically was talking about how security, like it's not hard to run. I guess, basically saying like, it's not easy to run an event, huh? It's, you know what I'm saying, this and that for like because of the security. Basically, kind of like low key in a way, shitting on the event, and I was just like, bruh,
that's fucked up, bro.
Say that. Like the event was the event. I don't know. I just think that Jeremy was at a line for even saying that.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
But anyways. Yeah. But
shit,
once that
messy as hell, bro. Like, why the fuck?
That's my thoughts on the video. I'm yapping too much again. I always get carried away. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hopefully, I got everything.
That shit crazy, bro.
And it was clear and concise. Shout out to Nasir Core and shout out to Uncle School, bro. He might be my new favorite volleyball player in space, man.
He's got to be your favorite. Like, why he got to be your new favorite, man? That's fucked up, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we out. If you ain't grinding, you ain't hustling. If you ain't hustling, you ain't grinding. Love you, mama.